morning guys, welcome back to another vlog. I used the shark styler this morning. My Dyson started packing in on itself. My work still, but it's just not as good as it used to be. And I asked on Instagram about if anyone had used this or the Beauty Works one, or was there another one? Dyson, obviously, I can't remember. Anyway, quite a lot of the feedback said this one is just as good as the Dyson. It's just not, apparently, just not as good for your hair. I think because it's a bit stronger and like hotter. So I've used it, this is the second time I've used it now. First time I used it, I liked it, but I feel like your hair needs to seriously be like 90–95% dry with it. Whereas the Dyson, I could do like, my hair would be like 60–65% dry sometimes, but this just doesn't work quite the same unless your hair is super dry. So this morning I fully dried it, not fully dried it, but pretty much fully dried it. I'm trying to see how it lasts throughout the day now that I've properly done it. By the way, this is the new house vlog. How exciting. I'm very excited to show you it. In this vlog I'll show you the house, show you the plans, talk you through it, and yeah, but for the minute I'm running out to this interior design meeting. It's a new foundation, by the way guys. It's called the Sisley Paris Photo Taint Perfection foundation. It's basically a skincare foundation hybrid and it's incredible. Especially I've been having these like horrible hormonal breakouts. Do you know what? I think it was the iron brew that I was saying I was drinking last week. So I've stopped drinking fizzy juice again because that is just not good for me. And hopefully this will start to clear up. Last week was just carnage. You guys saw we left ourselves like 2 days to pack, which was fine, but I think it just took it out of me. So I got here and moved in on the Thursday and the Friday actually, and then from Friday afternoon until Sunday I pretty much just slept the whole time. I was so exhausted but feeling much better now, which is good. I think I just overdid it a little bit. I'm still not fully moved out of the other house because there's still like bits and bobs there. Like I had a guy come yesterday, took some of the furniture away, and some bits and bobs were given to like friends and family still there. So there's quite a few bits still left there, which is weird because normally I move out of a house and like I have to be out of it, whereas this has been like quite a chilled move over. I did a huge clear out of my clothes. A lot of my stuff just doesn't fit me. Like I was mentioning in last week's video, like a lot of my high summer stuff, like with buttons down the front, and it just doesn't fit me right now. And I just don't feel like there's any point in holding on to little summer dresses and things when I can just get new ones in a few years. So I put a lot of stuff to Reliked, which is the place that I sell my clothes on, and I also got Johnny to send some bits over there, which is very exciting. So if you guys like his outfits, keep an eye out on my Instagram stories because I'll share when they've pushed our clothes live. We've been in this house, we were just saying a minute ago at breakfast, we've been in this house for like less than a week, and I feel like we've been here forever, which is such a nice feeling. But yeah, today I'm heading over to the interior designers for the lounge, which by the way, guys, I really messed up here getting a white sofa. I was so sure of my decision. I mean, I wouldn't go for anything other than the realm of white, cream, you know, like light. But I was so adamant in my decision. Johnny ordered the sofas, and then I put that vlog up, and I was reading your comments, and now I'm like, oh my god, is that a really bad idea? One of you guys have written and said, it's fine as long as the cushion covers can be washed, like they can be removed and washed. I'm not sure that they can actually come off, which is stressing me out. We can't cancel. If the sofa covers can't be removed, if we can't cancel, then we either just have to live with it and make sure this throws down, like I said, and just be like super on it. I think it's gonna look so nice. And I mean, we're adults, right? So like as long as the adults in the house are responsible about it and make sure those sofas and rugs down on the sofa, then it should be fine. But yeah, reading your comments, I started getting a bit panicked last night. I was sitting on the website, like on the FAQ section, like trying to figure out if I can send it back or how I fix that. But I don't know, I do feel like everything happens for a reason. It's either going to be a lesson or it's going to be the most perfect sofa ever. But today's meeting, I think, is just like we're going to see all the fabrics for the sofas. Sorry, God, the sofas are in my head. See the fabrics for the cushions and like the bench seats and all that kind of thing, and just see it all laid out. So I'll show you guys that. Also, if anybody knows, I feel like you guys are just a plethora of knowledge for me. It's so handy. And I have tried to Google this and I can't find the answer on Google. Well, I can kind of, but basically I want a facial, like a detox facial. And I googled, can you have a hydrofacial when you're pregnant? And they said yes, but then I called a clinic around here and said, I'm trying to book in for a hydrofacial, but I'm pregnant, can I have one done? And they said no, they don't do them for pregnant people or breastfeeding people. So I'm a bit confused. So if anyone has or knows anywhere in like Hampshire area that I can get a good detox facial that is safe for pregnancy, or know like a certain kind of facial I should be googling, because I've been googling like pregnancy facials, but it's all just like nice facials, do you know what I mean? Not like something that I want done. Like I want like lymphatic drainage done, and I want like extraction done. Or am I just not allowed these things until the baby's here? I don't know. I'm going to show you a few more makeup bits because this is all from Sicily. I'm working with them on TikTok, I'm not working with them here, but I used this makeup the other day and I'm obsessed. This is the powder. I'm usually a loose powder girl in the morning and then I pack a compact powder with me, but this is so beautiful. And also the foundation is like radiant but matte, so I actually don't need that much powder, which is so unlike me. And that's pretty much throughout the whole day. Like obviously by the afternoon it got a little bit shiny, but that's did pretty well. Okay, the blush is actually the most pretty thing I've ever seen in my whole life. I don't think I've ever actually used Sicily products before, but I'm a convert. This is just beautiful. Okay, I changed my outfit because I feel like I need to dress to look pregnant, otherwise I hate the outfit. So this is a little dress from MAJE. You guys might remember it from a few years ago. I absolutely love it. It's a beautiful, like really thin knit dress. It's gorgeous, but the only problem is you can't wear it with white because when you put it next to white, it looks really yellow. But it has a little lining underneath as well, which is so pretty. I love the hemline, and I feel like you can tell that I'm pregnant in this. It also is really pretty. I've put a belt on just to like hitch up, but it's pretty just left long, but more for like the summertime with sandals. I say summertime, guys, it's like the middle of June and it's horrible weather. Then Zara blazer, which matches in with my loafers. And I need to pick out a bag. Would tan work? That kind of works, doesn't it?
That's the bench seat that you're having.
So you know the window
yeah.
seat cushion.
Oh,
so
okay,
we've got a quote for you from a company that we with two what do you call them, occasional cushions to go to go on it. Cool. And then a cushion for again
so those
where you to choose it.
Cushions on there.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
And then that one is there we go. And then the long sort of lumbar cushion on there is this one here.
Nice.
So that goes with that, which is nice.
Yeah. Very helpful, really handy for Johnny to see everything like laid out, all the fabrics, all the colour schemes, and also to ask a few questions about the white sofa and things like that. I just ran home, got changed, and now I'm heading to acupuncture, which I've not had for like 4 weeks because now I just do it monthly. So I'm very excited for that. And then I'm going to go home and show you the house. Just got back from acupuncture. I love acupuncture so much. Like I literally, every time I talk about it, I say this, but it is just so good for like calming your brain. What else? Just makes me feel really good afterwards. Like honestly, I love it. Even past this pregnancy, I will 100% be doing acupuncture. But anyway, let me show you the house. So, boys, outside if you're gonna run. Biggie. My dogs, they're like best friends now, let me show you. Boys, what are you doing? He reminds me so much of Bean and Biggie. You just wrestle all day. Right, come on, out. Out we go. Good boys. So yeah, this is the new house. We own it, which is so exciting. For me anyway. This is the first property I've owned, and I've lived in England for 11 years, and this is the first time I've had somewhere that I can truly call home and like put some roots down. And so yeah, we found it in like December. I think it was December. It was a building site at that point, but the developers, I love their homes, and there's another house that they've got up for sale, or had up for sale, that was like way more expensive than this one, and I always just saw it and like lusted over it. So anyway, went and viewed a different house on the plot, a smaller one, and it was too small. But at that point, like I say, it was literally a building site. And then this house that we're in now was, somebody else had like reserved it, but they couldn't get a buyer or something, so it fell through. So this one became available again, which was so handy. So we had to look around it. Quite hard to like imagine it, because obviously, like I say, building site, but I just walked in and I was like, this is it, Johnny. Like, we actually need this. Like, it's just such good vibes. And I am such a vibe person from a house. Like, last house was lovely. It wasn't my house, so I mean, you know, just a different feeling in a rented property. But by the end of it, having gone through winter there, it was just not the vibe. It was so dark, just not nice. But obviously we got pregnant in that house, and that was lovely. And then, yeah, anyway, this house, I just was, even though it was a building site, I was like, this is good vibes. Like, this is the first family home we need. Like, this is it. So, put an offer in December, and it was accepted pretty much straight away. Actually, I put an offer in, and then I had to come up a bit, and then it got accepted. And then all through like Christmas, I used the most amazing mortgage advisors who made this like the most simple process ever, like honestly incredible. And I can't remember the timelines. I remember sitting on the phone like in Scotland at Christmas to the mortgage advisor, like trying to figure out whatever as mortgages, which honestly the whole thing just in one ear, out the other ear. I feel like I learned so much in this little period. And then mortgage got approved in like January or something, I think. And then like January. So I got like a formal mortgage offer through in January or end of January, and then signed the contract and everything, and now we have this house, which was so nice. Because you know what's so funny, like I've always trusted in the universe and God's plan and the universe's timing. And I've always said, I don't want a child in a rented house. I really want to be able to like own my own home, paint the walls whatever colour I want to paint. I don't want to ask somebody, like my landlord, can I do this to a nursery? I've always just had that in my head. Obviously we've been trying for 3 years, so I wasn't really that stern on it. But it's just funny that this house got all approved and signed over to us in end of Jan, and then 2 weeks later did a frozen transfer, and we fell pregnant. I just feel like the universe is like laughing, like, I told you I had a plan. So yeah, I'm obsessed with it. We moved here like a week or like 5 days ago now. It's the first house I've been in where I really feel like, I guess it's because we own it, but it's just such a different feeling being in a house I own compared to a house I rented. I just feel like we've been here forever. It feels so perfect. Like the rooms, I just love all the rooms. I love the aesthetics. I love the kitchen. I love the lounge. I just feel really happy here. And I just feel like everything has like kind of all come to this moment. Like I'm pregnant with my little baby boy. He's got his nursery upstairs. I have a house that we own. We're not on a contract with a landlord. Like this is it. So good vibes, all good vibes. So I'm not going to give you like a full walk around tour, but I will give you a little look-see at it, and I'm going to walk you through some bits that we are planning on doing, furniture we need to get, all that jazz. First of all, I've had so many messages about this on Instagram, but I have my lovely wooden floors back, and honestly, the joy a wooden floor gives me is like nothing else in this life. I just filmed all this, but I knocked off my stabilizer, and if it annoys me editing, it's gonna really annoy you guys. So I'm gonna refilm it. But this is the lounge. I'm obsessed with it. It's a lot smaller than the last two houses, but this is the size of lounge that we need. You know, it's cozy, it's perfect for us two and baby, or 2 babies in the future, obviously. And although I loved the big houses, like once you've I don't know, I just felt like we just didn't need that, you know? And also, this is the house that we can afford to buy. So, I'm obsessed with it, but this is why I wanted an interior designer for this room, because I just was a little bit stuck. So, we're gonna do obviously some aesthetic styling of these shelves. That is not how it's gonna look. And then under here is so much storage, like really lovely, deep cupboards, which you can fit so much stuff in. Look at all the dog toys. Which is really handy because obviously I don't have an office in this house, so any of like the filing bits and just random, you know, like cables and stuff can all go in there. Here is big bay windows, which I'm obsessed with. I love them. We went for shutters in here, which I would have rather done a blind, but can you see that ledge? I just feel like a blind would have looked strange. So we have shutters getting fitted in here and actually most of the house over the next few, I think it's, I don't know, kind of end of the month we're getting the guy in. I'm waiting on them being delivered right now. And then this window is going to be a blind, which is what we saw in the meeting today. And then down here is going to be a big cushion and then some dress cushions. And I just think the whole room is going to feel so beautiful and so cozy. Obviously this is not going to stay here. But I just love it, and it's such a nice bright lounge. London house and also the last house were not that bright. London only had like a little small window, and then the other windows were like all the way down the other side of the kitchen, you know. And then the last house we were in was super dark, so I just love the light in this house. And here in the bay windows we're going to do the big love seat, the boucle love seat. And over here is where the little chair was meant to be, and I'll put the design on the screen again, and a piece of artwork on the wall. But we've kind of decided against that because we feel like that is where the dog, once we've got the coffee table in, the new sofa, the love seat here, that is going to be really where the dog beds are going to sit, and the dogs are getting on. I mean, not that the dogs have been in here at all really, unless invited and very sparingly. That's where they'll be. So we're not going to buy the chair straight away. We might eventually, but I'm very excited to see this lounge all come together. TV will be mounted. I did want to get a Samsung, is it called like the art frame, whatever, TV, and hang it up on the wall, of course, but that is literally least of my priorities right now, but I feel like that will look really nice eventually. So this is the kitchen. I'm obsessed with it. I absolutely adore it. Like, I just love it. When we came to view it, obviously it's building site, like I keep saying, but when I saw this, I was like, oh my God, this is the vibe. I love it. It's cozy, it's big enough, it's just so nice. So we have our Bicrea stools back up, which feels really nice. I wasn't actually going to do black in here, but seeing them, I feel like they match with all like the door handles and the oven. Yeah, I think they look really nice. Wine fridge, which I cannot wait to stock up in about 4 months. Oh my God, I didn't see you up there. You're crazy. This really excites me. This is a pantry with electrics in it. It's a mess right now, of course, but all the ugly machines can be put in here and stored away. When we have a baby and we have to have all like machines for that and bottles and stuff, that can all be stored in here. Good storage under here, and here we have our little not pantry, utility, which when you've got piggies, I just feel like is such a good essential to have. So it's quite big as well. This, I've never bought a washing machine in my life, so that was quite fun. Actually, Johnny bought that one, but I'm about to buy the tumble dryer for in here. Because obviously I've never had to buy white goods before because I rented, so this was all a new experience, and actually I just left it all to Johnny because I do not know what I'm looking for. And then again, loads of like storage in this cupboard for all the dog stuff. And yeah, I love it. Over here, obviously, is where the kitchen table is going to be. I need your help, though. Initially, I was going to do like a circle here. This is quite a big walkway. I feel like the camera makes it look smaller, but you can kind of see here. So I was going to do a circle table, a 4-seater, and then little sofa, and then possibly TV and TV unit. But now that we're in here, I'm starting to think, should I do rectangle kitchen table? I don't know. But yeah, I'm very unsure, so do let me know your opinions. And then I'll just show you the garden. We've got our old furniture up just now, which actually fits fine. I also have the sun in this house like for so long. I don't think it goes away until like 7:30 or 8 at night, which is the best thing ever, because in the last house we lost the sun at like, what time? Probably like 3:30, 4 o'clock. And also the garden in the last house, like when we put the dogs out, we couldn't really have like eyes on them, whereas here, I can put them out and I can see them. And also in the last house, if a delivery man came to like the front door, the garden wrapped around the whole house so the dogs could get up to the front, which always stresses out with Biggie. But now they're locked away in that garden and they can't get out. And yeah, it's just, there's so many things that it just feels like little things like that. I just feel like this house is just right, you know, it just feels right. I feel like you'll get to see all the house like over the next few weeks. You saw a little bit of my dressing. Actually, you haven't. This is my dressing room. So this is the same floor as downstairs, but I made it long planks instead of parquet, because this is a smaller room, and I just felt like parquet would just feel a bit busy and also just not the vibe. This feels a bit more classy in a room like this. Wardrobes were done by a company called Charles York. They work really closely with my developers, so my developers designed them for me, and then I paid for Charles York to come in and do them. So love the wardrobes. I just need to tidy up these shelves because they're an absolute riot. Yeah, as this room develops, I'll show you guys, of course. Like, I'm still on the hunt for a dressing table. I'm gonna get a new chair because that is manky now and old. But it just feels like a good feels like good vibes. I love it. I feel like it's just everything that I've wanted in a dressing room for so long. And yes, being rented was fun and IKEA worked and all that jazz, but to be able to like afford to do this to a room and to have the space to do it and for it to be like in our house and not temporary, and just it feels good. The bedroom is pretty much the exact same setup as the last house, so same furniture. I'm gonna get some shutters put in here as well. The only thing I don't like about this is these wardrobes, but I don't think there's much else I can do. And actually, do you know what? You don't really see them that much. They are fine. Everyone told me once your furniture's in, you're not going to hate them that much, and that is true. And then this is my little bathroom, which is so cute. But the storage is shocking. So this is my only storage in this little cupboard. But you know what? I'm making it work. I mean, maybe a little bit more storage would be nice, but it's actually really nice just to have. I thought it was a lot smaller than it is, so it's actually been fine. This is my lovely shower. I really love that bathroom. I like the tones in it. It's a nice neutral house, guys. I feel like I saw quite a few comments, or a few, not quite a few, but a few comments on the last, I saw a few comments on the last vlog about like, your house is too beige or whatever, or like beige house, or like, do something more fun with the lounge. But I don't want to do colors in my house. Like, I love neutrals. I feel like they're calming. They're just so nice to me. Yeah, I'm sorry if you don't like beige houses, but I do. And I feel happy in them. I feel calm in them. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know, you're not gonna see much color in this house at all. So yeah, this is a riot right now, but this is the nursery. Need to clear all this rubbish, of course. And I'm getting shutters in here as well, but we will take you along on this journey. That is most of the house. I'll show you more as we go, but just to give you a little overview, it's just, I feel very happy to be in here. I feel very grateful to be here. And it just feels nice to have somewhere, like I've said, to call home in England after 11 years of moving around cities, and I think every second year I moved for 11 years. So to finally have, or second or third year, finally have somewhere permanent in this country feels really nice. This is a whole lot of Amazon and some beautiful flowers that are from Lauren. She texted me and said, go and look outside your front door. So I'm very excited to open them. I've just spotted a blue petal. I'm pretty sure that's because I'm having a little boy. Oh my god, they're so pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. Okay, let me see what. Nads and Jay, baby blue for baby boy, wishing you both a lifetime of happiness in your new home. And I can't wait to meet my little angel. Oh, my love forever, Auntie Lolo. That's giving me shivers. Oh, that's so cute. Hey, can you actually cope? How stunning are they? I will pop them up in just a second. Let's crack on with Amazon. Oh, this is a set of blinds because we've had no shutters in the bedroom for a week, and so I've just been sleeping with my eye mask on, which has been fine, but normally I sleep with my eye mask on my forehead. I know that sounds crazy, but I'll go to bed and right before I fall asleep I just push it up and it sits on my forehead. I've convinced myself somehow, some way that it's like making my third eye tired. But I have to wear my eye mask on my actual eyes the whole night in this house because we've got shutters, and it's swelling my eyes in the morning. So I bought a temporary blind. Hopefully this fits. This, I'm sure you've all seen this if you've got TikTok. It's called ISO Clean. It's a makeup brush cleaning brand or company or whatever. I cleaned my brushes the other day with like just shampoo that I use, and it just left the most horrible film on my makeup brushes. I've seen it everywhere, and every time I see it I think, oh my god, that looks so good. I think if I'm not wrong, you spray it on Oh, there's no instructions. Was there no instructions? Okay, well, if I'm not wrong, you just spray it on your brushes, let it sit for a minute, and then I bought this also from the same brand, and you just swirl your brushes into it, and it's meant to like seriously break down all the makeup and take the makeup off. Last thing I got was for my makeup. No, it wasn't. It's for my perfume, because I've got that big shelves, and I think perfume storage is perfect on one of them, but I just need it to be in a way that is aesthetic. So very boring, but this is acrylic perfume storage. Quick change, and we decided to head out for a quick change and a quick dinner, because neither of us can be bothered to cook tonight. And I was gonna wear gym gear, but I'm really consciously trying to stop wearing like gym gear every single day for every single event. Just got this like little knitted maxi dress, which is so basic. I think it's literally like £20. I'm gonna kind of hitch up to there, but just a nice, comfortable little piece for summer. And then also, can you see me? A little leather jacket over the top. It's from like the Divided. Is it called Divided? I think it's like a range H&M do, and it's like the cheapest.
Who are you talking to?
Do you like my dress?
Lovely, honey.
And it's got a little seam down the front, and it's got like frilly little sleeves, so it's cute and comfortable.
Anyway, we gotta love you and leave you because we're gonna go live our lives.
I gave him a little house tour, not of all the rooms, but
Okay.
Are you happy to be in the house, honey?
Yeah.
Are you really happy?
Yeah. I want to be in London.
We're in the car now, but you want to go back to London? Is it because the sun was shining today?
I just miss it. I miss it. It's spontaneous. It's got.
We weren't spontaneous though. We were the most unspontaneous
Speak
people.
for yourself, woman.
We were so not spontaneous in London. Both of us were pretty depressed.
Well, no. At one point we were not depressed. It's depression.
Definitely depressed.
Thing, but,
oh God.
it was more. It was just too much lockdown, wasn't it? That's why. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Lockdown had a lot longer lasting effect on me than I thought it would.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The first one was great. The second one was great. The Christmas was great. But then... Oh, then cheeky monkey. Oops.
But the last one just ruined us.
Yeah, it was just that it just became too much, and
then we moved to London in a lockdown, so I feel like we started off London in a routine of not being able to go out.
yeah, and it was more just naturally where
I hate this road so much.
you isolated. You naturally just became isolated, didn't you?
Yeah. And that's not good.
It was too easy to continue.
Yeah, and we are like that anyway.
Yeah, I'd say I'm like 70% introvert, 30% extrovert.
I'd say
recharge introvert.
You say you're 70% introvert?
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you say I am? About the same? No, more. I'm like 9. No, it's like 85%.
Well, no, you're just weird because you plan things and then you get weird about planning things and then you enjoy it when you're there.
Yeah, I plan things.
You think too much about them.
No, it's not thinking about it. I plan things and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. And then, but I used to be...
Everything, by the way, guys, like it could be anything apart from a holiday and that's...
Apart from a holiday and apart from Lauren, going to Lauren's house.
Yeah.
But everything else, I'm like going to London, I'm like, don't want to do that. But I used to cancel on everything all the time. That's a bad trait. You taught me that. You said the day you learn how to say no will be the day your life changes. But then I said no to everything.
Yeah, you took it to a little.
I literally would not say, I would not go to anything, wouldn't see anyone. So I'm trying to not, I mean, the last like year I've been working on like not cancelling things. Like if I say I'm going to go, I commit. But
that was the lesson. The lesson was if you know you don't want to go, just say no.
Yeah.
If you want to go,
yeah,
or might want to go, then say yes, but then commit to go.
Yeah, which I'm good at now. Like, if I don't want to go to something, I think about that before I say yes. Anyway, we're heading to the Chestnut Horse.
Chestnut Horse.
Where's that? We should have gone to that one with the picnic benches across the road.
What was that?
That we went to the other week. Where you and Lee had drinks on the picnic benches.
We can go there if you want.
No, let's go to Chestnut Horse.
That's Mitchell, it's the same place.
No, let's go here.
Okay.
Because we've checked the menu for here, so I know I like it.
You've seen the menu in the other one. It had nice bao buns, all kinds of stuff. You can go there if you want.
No.
It's got really nice. interior bit, doesn't it? Why don't we do that instead?
Okay, let's do that then.
Let's do that.
Where are we going then? What's it called?
I don't know what it's called. I just know it's in Mitchell Never.
Yeah, go for a little pub lunch. No, pub dinner. God, it's already 6 o'clock.
Yeah, no, because we did the meeting this morning for our lounge.
Yeah, we had
the days just disappeared.
And also because we had breakfast so late, it kind of threw off like the eating schedule. So I wasn't hungry until like, in fact, I'm not even that hungry right now.
Still got some golf in there.
Golf?
That's where I've been for
Johnny's such a golfer these days. I love it.
Well, don't say that.
You are a golfer.
I haven't even been on a golf course.
He goes to the...
I've just been in the driving range.
He goes to the driving range. It's so funny though, because you and Wes used to be squash guys, and now you're golf guys.
To be honest,
they got old and hurt themselves.
Wes was both. if I didn't think that there's a possibility that my Achilles would snap and I wouldn't be able to walk for 6 months, then I'd be back on the squash court over, because it's a different workout, isn't it? It's not like you sweat. It's easier to...
What, you sweat in golf?
No, squash. That's what I'm saying.
Right,
I missed the feelings that squash gave you.
This is the pub.
What, the pub's over
zoom
there?
in the screen.
This is the pub.
Yeah, called the Northbrook Arms. And
big garden, they've had some sort of summer
in the hot summer, this is great, especially if you've got reactive dogs like us, because you can sit on that bench all the way up there and not have anyone come near you. It's a good little pub. And the food's actually really good, isn't it?
It was, yeah. We'll find out if it still is.
We've not done dinner, only lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go then. In or out?
I saw your armpit hair.
I don't have any armpit hair. I actually should.
This is the interior, guys. I'm chief filmer. Super cute. And this in the summer.
I'm gonna give them whiplash.
Sun's there. Thinking about this in the summer. Yeah. When the summer finally arrives.
It's literally the middle of June and it's freezing.
Oh, honey, I was going to do that for you. Making me look bad. Look at this.
But I would like some fizzy water.
Well, we'll get a bottle.
Yeah.
Well, you got a beer. Do you want fizzy water and your beer?
Yeah.
You got a 0% beer.
A little Heineken.
Everyone goes Heineken, don't they?
No, I like Corona.
Corona's got an aftertaste, makes your mouth taste weird.
Yeah, it sits in your throat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But real Corona does that too.
Yeah.
Started off with soup, cream of asparagus, and you got the same. Well guys, it is the next day. It's been a delivery and a scan kind of day. We've had so many parcels arrive, all like bits and bobs for the house. And we had our 5-month scan this morning, which was so cute. Let me find here. So this was like the final little scan. I mean, I did have a good feeling about it. Like the anxiety has subsided so much, so I felt like it was gonna be fine. But this was like the final little piece in the puzzle before I feel like we could really get really excited and really kind of calm all my anxieties down. So everything was as it should be. He's definitely a boy and he's just so cute. He was like sucking his, or trying to suck his thumb here and here. Literally so mad. But I have an anterior placenta, so I don't feel much. Like I felt a couple movements, but nothing crazy. So they said it's like that's normal and it could take another like month or so. So yeah. But anyway, that was a really lovely morning. We were gonna go and do some shopping afterwards and like buy him his first outfit, but we had to get back for parcel deliveries and also work. So we're gonna do that on the weekend instead. And I've just had this laundry basket arrive, which I don't know why this laundry basket is exciting me so much. I saw it on TikTok. Do I have scissors? Yeah. It's a colour divider. The little bags inside come out. This is my laundry bin. That was really seriously annoying to build. So if you're gonna get this, be aware.
That's absolutely ginormous.
Why are you saying ginormous?
Ginormous.
But we've just said we could even just do a Nadia and a Johnny side, and then because we've always had separate laundry baskets and separate laundry, which will probably trigger everyone online. We eat separate and we do separate laundry.
Yeah, because I don't trust Nadia to do my laundry and I'm not doing it.
And I don't want to do Johnny's laundry. So when you're
do that if you want.
ready to wash, you just lift that out, and also these can be unattached, so you can wash the actual laundry bin, which I think is great. Okay, laundry bin is done, and then the next delivery is from Sephora, I think. I did a little order on there the other day, quite a lot. So First of all, I got my shampoo and conditioner. This is my favourite. I go between a few different ones because I feel like if I use the same shampoo and conditioner for like more than a month, then my hair, it's almost like my hair gets used to it and it doesn't clean it as well anymore. So I was on the Orbe Serene Scalp shampoo and conditioner, which I love, but switched up to this one this time. So this is the Kerastase Bane Hydra. It's basically like for hair loss, or it's meant to like stop you from losing hair, and it actually genuinely makes your hair thicker. Like I used it for like 6 weeks, 8 weeks. This was like a few years ago. Went to my hairdresser and she didn't know I was using them. And she was looking through my hair and she was like, have you been using, how do you say it, Bane Hydra 4-tone shampoo? Because she was like, I can literally see your hair. Like I can see the bits, like I can see more hair in your head. So I love it. I also love the smell of this. It just smells so like fresh and it's like what you want your hair to smell like. So I got these two. And then I picked up this, which I thought was quite interesting. Clarins Self Tan. I got like the little travel mini size just to try it out, of course. I just really like the packaging, to be honest. But you just mix in like a few drops to your moisturizer, just how a normal tan works. Then I got this powder. This is the powder I leave in my car. You might have heard me talking about it before. But I leave a little mini of this in my car. But when I got my makeup done at the wedding, Louise, my makeup artist, I asked her what she used on me. She used this powder. And I literally didn't get shiny like all day. Like I didn't top up my makeup once the whole day. So I bought this. It's in the shade 03. I usually use the shade 01, I think it is, which is like, it's like colour correcting. But this is more like pinky, banana-y colours. So picked up this one. Got some more of my dry shampoo, because this is the best. You guys, a lot of you told me to try like, is it called like the advanced dry shampoo? I hated that. I did not get on with it. I put it straight in the bin after like a week. It just left like so much residue in my hair. It's just awful. So I just went back to the original one, which is the Perfect Hair Day from Living Proof. I bought another tanning mitt. And also picked up some new tan, the self tanning foam in the shade Dark from Bondi Sands. Haven't used Bondi Sands before, I don't think, like ever. My sister uses like, I think it's called the Aero one from Bondi Sands, and she loves it. So I thought I'd give this one a shot. Then, oh, this must be a free gift. A big free gift. What is this? I didn't order this, did I? I ordered something and not realised. No. Okay, this is a free gift. Nourishing Micronutrient Wash from Hello Clean. For the shower wash. Isn't that nice? Very nice. Got that. And then whatever's in this little bag. Why did they give me so much free stuff? I didn't actually spend that much. That's so weird. Lots of little minis in here. Oh my god, this is perfect for traveling. Oh, this is, oh my god, stop. Philip Kingsley swim cap. Water resistant mask. Shields hair from chlorinated and salt water. That is going to be a game changer. Augustine Bader, a mini of the cream that I was talking about in last week's video. A little Fenty Skin Cleansing Face Scrub. Oh, a little, this is so cute, a little mini of my favourite, one of my favourite Codely serums. This is the hydrating range. It's called the Rhinoceros Hydra. Malin and Goetz mini deodorant. Guys, this is sick. Glow Daily Vitamin C Gel Cream from Ren. Hair oil from Fabled Mane. Wrinkle Correction Serum. And last but not least, Universal Hyaluronic Acid Serum. That's probably the best free gift goodie bag I've ever had in my life. Very cute. And he's been ordering stuff for his office. This looks cool. He's going to make it into a sauna. I'm joking. He's, oh, it's not very good light that way. He's ordered these like slats that you can put on the wall for behind, for one of the walls in his office. Here. And then these lights go in it. Did you only order two?
Yeah, I just want two because I think I'm going to hang the line up.
Oh yeah.
Like here and have two lights here, or two lights down there and the line there.
Would you not do one on each side?
No.
It looks so nice. Obviously it needs to be hung. His brother's going to come over and help. When's that happening?
Crack. I'm not sure. I don't know what he's doing this weekend. It sounds like Niels is down.
It does actually smell like a sauna. You smell the wood.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so weird. He also may or may not get an office, right?
What office or garden pod?
Or garden pod. And also we may
convert a garage.
put wood down in this floor, like my dressing room. But
yeah, I can't decide. I didn't think it looked like right against your wood.
I'd rather have the same wood that's through there and downstairs, because then it matches throughout the whole house.
Yeah.
And this eventually is going to be the second child's nursery. No, that's nicer. Why are you doubting yourself?
Huh?
Are you doubting your colour choice?
No, the colour choice is right.
Yeah. It actually looks really cool. I didn't think I'd like it that much. Matches your cigars. Doing the plugs up here.
Yeah. Especially in this room. But can you do that in just one room?
Yeah, you can. I just feel like that is so... Yeah. You're the one that...
Well, it would cost me like 200 quid to do in this room. If we do it out of the house, it's going to be like 4 grand.
Yeah, guys, we want to change our switches. So we went... Did I tell you that already? I don't know. We went and viewed one of our developers' houses that is like... How much was it? Like 3.5 million?
3.25.
It's literally stunning. Like, we just got to go around and have a look. We weren't viewing to buy it, obviously, but it's like very similar kind of style to this house, but obviously like 50 times the size. And they had all their like plug switches matched the door handles, and like the door, you see all the black, like, what would you, metal work? Yeah?
Yeah, I can't think of the word.
Well, whatever, but
can't think of the word.
It looked so good. So we messaged our developer and was like, what was it? So, because we want to do it in our house. Ironmongery. Yeah, it sounds right.
It sounds right. It doesn't sound right when you think about it, but ironmongery.
We didn't take into account like how expensive. Look how pale I am next to you, Johnny. How expensive it would be to do the whole house.
3-4 grand.
Yeah, because there's like 100 plug switches in the house, and they're like 50 quid each. No, 50 quid just for the single.
They range from 30 to like 70.
Yeah. But it just made such a difference, especially in this hallway. I'll show you. Well, it's a bit of a mess, but I'm going to put like a nice console table here with a lamp and like make that a feature. And I just feel like when the doors are all shut and you see all the hardware, I just think doing that to all the switches will
But you did also make a good point that if you did that, it might make things pop more, because we were thinking about in that same house which the developer showed us, they basically had panelling on all the walls.
Yeah. In
the hallways, and it looked really good.
But we don't know if it's... We think it would work, but we don't know if... We don't want to like try and make this house something it's not.
Yeah, but their viewpoint.
But so we had the meeting with the interior designer and we asked her, and she said it would look amazing.
She also said if you do all the switches, it would pop in people's eye, like it would pop in your eye. So you might not even want to do that after that. Because it draws attention, doesn't it? That
we'd do it and then we'd be like, let's just panel it, it looks so good.
Yeah. She also said about putting a piece of art there, which I didn't even think about.
Yeah, that's really testing my art hate.
The lounge, they did some pick some artwork, and one of the pieces in the drawer, it just looked like
nothing.
Like nothing.
Like a piece of white
just
A4
a framed
sheet.
Piece of paper. It was textured.
It was really
nice.
nice.
Vibe is like no crazy colours, nothing too much going out there. Just some texture and white paint.
Apart from the one in the lounge we loved, and actually somebody messaged me on Instagram and they also have it in their house and it looks sick. Yeah. And then it was also in the show house we viewed, so we'll definitely order that art. And it's literally a print off from Etsy that was like £4, and then you pay for like we'll go and get it framed, so it looks really expensive, but it's really not. But yeah, anyway, we are gonna put a table here, lamp, some piece of artwork probably up there, or even a mirror maybe, I don't know. And then yeah, we were gonna panel downstairs, but I don't know if we should carry it along in this hallway as well. Panel like down these stairs. And the hallway is like, I just think it would add so much to it. But obviously I don't want to...
Jodie's been stuck outside that whole time.
Yodi! Were you outside? No, it's not cold. What, from when I put him out?
No, since that delivery came, I was sorting it out.
So yeah, we're just waiting on like design mock-ups for panelling, and we'll decide if we want to go forward with it. Talking of that, I have a load of emails to reply to about...
From me?
From the meeting yesterday.
Oh yeah, you did, yeah.
I'll show you guys a little development from that meeting actually, because there's another table. So you know the coffee table I said I wanted to get made? The big wooden one that is actually Zara home, but we'd get it made. There was another one well, not this, but we'd get this made. Some of you guys said in the comments, what about an upholstered coffee table? So we brought that up in the meeting, and then they showed us this one from Soho Home, but it's way too small, so we'd have to get it made, and I'd probably do a rectangle. And before you all start freaking out, I would I would do a darker fabric. They told us we should contrast the fabrics with the sofa and what else, and the rug. So the fabric would probably match like the blinds, which I can't remember what it actually is, but it's darker. So yeah, I'm gonna get a quote for a carpenter to make this bottom bit, and then whatever the person is that does this kind of stuff to make that. But I do love that, but I don't know, I think I'm a bit stuck, because if we have like wooden floor, which we do, then the big massive white rug, which you're all going to be really annoyed about as well, and then that on top, I just feel like having the full wood like really brought that wood back into the room whilst we have that big rug down. But to add something like that on top, I feel like it's going to keep it quite fabric-y. I don't know. But then again, you style it, of course, so you can put like a big tray on it and candles and books and just make it really nice. Also, Johnny, what about 2 of those little stools? Would that look nice?
What stools?
The Soho Home ones. Instead of getting one made.
Oh, maybe. Ask them.
But then that's going to cost us over £2 grand.
How small are they?
I don't know. No, that would be too expensive. No, they're fairly big.
It's the same as a coffee table.
Also, got some pictures printed off of some big milestones recently, which is so cute, of me and Johnny, and then Nick at her wedding, and some of the dogs. But I didn't realise like how small an average picture was, so I'm gonna go buy a frame from the White Company, a couple frames, and then get the pictures printed off to fit the frame. But I think like the black and white ones of these, like that would be so cute in the lounge, wouldn't it? Like in a really beautiful frame. So sweet. It is Friday afternoon, and I'm gonna just say goodbye to you now. I'm really trying to get back on my schedule after what feels like the longest time off of YouTube. And one of my biggest mistakes that I make is I try and film on the weekend and then get the vlog up on Sunday, and it takes my whole weekend away. Also just picked up a new book from Frida McFadden, who is the author of the Housemaid series. If you haven't read her book, start on The Housemaid and then The Housemaid's Secret. They're both incredible. But TikTok told me that this is one of her best books. So Johnny's at the golf, and I am gonna put my feet up. Actually, no, in true me fashion, I need to go and tidy the house, unbox some boxes, then I'm gonna put my feet up and read this book and have maybe a non-alcoholic beer or maybe a tea and have an early bed, because tomorrow is a very big day. Mentioning the word bed just made me exhausted. Tomorrow we're gonna go and buy our little baby an outfit, which feels like such a huge milestone, and I'm very excited about it. So I'm gonna vlog that either on TikTok or on YouTube. Anyway, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all love the house as much as we do. And yeah, I will see you all next week. Bye bye.